Good afternoon, everybody. It is so nice to have all of you here at the Business Development Board for this fantastic announcement on behalf of Palm Beach Atlantic University. My name is Kelly Smallridge, and I'm President and CEO of this Economic Development Board. And if you're not familiar with this organization, we are charged with the recruitment, the retention, and the expansion of companies to this area with the bottom line of creating jobs. So it's no wonder why we would serve as great partners to at Palm Beach Atlantic University and share in this announcement today. Because we understand that quality economic development is not really quality economic development without great educational opportunities for our students and our residents. We strongly believe that education in every sense is one of the fundamental factors of good economic development. We're elated that Palm Beach Atlantic University is the beneficiary of this great news and this new collaboration that will serve as an excellent resource for not only the students of Palm Beach Atlantic University, but the entire community. It is now my privilege, and when I received the call from President Fleming, which you all should know has been for over a decade a great friend of this Business Development Board, we were honored to serve as the backdrop because we have been such great partners. Honored to serve in this announcement today. I'd like to bring up the 8th president of Palm Beach Atlantic University, who has played an integral role in leading this university to what we call at the Business Development Board, a world-class educational institution. An institution where faith, free enterprise, and service are the core values of how they lead their students. President Fleming has demonstrated his skill as a leader and his deep love for the people associated with the university. His strong and decisive direction has advanced Palm Beach Atlantic University as a great neighbor literally within walking distance of where we are right now. President Fleming, thank you for your leadership and for presenting us with this world-class education institution. We cannot be more thrilled for the news that you are going to announce today. Thank you for your partnership. Come on up.
This is a beautiful PBA day. Quite frankly, it's a remarkable PBA day. Allow me to begin by expressing appreciation to several who have gathered with us. First, on behalf of the university, thank you, Kelly Smallridge, and your team at the BDB for what you do each and every day to bring jobs to this thriving paradise location, which we call home, Palm Beach County. Thank you so very much. I'm pleased as well today to acknowledge other friends of the university. Dennis Grady, the president and CEO of the Chamber of Commerce of the Palm Beaches. Danny Martell, the CEO of the Economic Council. Kelly, Danny, Dennis, all know Palm Beach Atlantic University well and understand the economic engine that Palm Beach Atlantic brings to this environment. I also wish to express appreciation to the chairman of our Board of Trustees, Jim Jenkins, who is here today. With other trustees, we thank you for your loyalty, your philanthropy, and your service leadership, your commitment, your keen commitment to the mission of Palm Beach Atlantic University to lead, to learn, and to serve is remarkable, and we admire your commitment. Palm Beach Atlantic University students are invited and encouraged to think big, to dream big, to lead and to serve. Today, Palm Beach Atlantic University is thinking big, and we are privileged to announce the establishment of the Titus Center for Franchising and offer our gratitude to Ray Titus, the Titus family, and the United Franchise Group. We are honored and thrilled to announce a one-of-a-kind program for business students at Palm Beach Atlantic University. The Titus Center for Franchising is focused on free enterprise, the entrepreneurial spirit, and yes, jobs. We believe that the knowledge, skills, and abilities acquired by our business students through the teaching of franchising principles and our partnership with UFG, will attract students to Palm Beach County, keep graduates in Palm Beach County, and serve as a job generator for Palm Beach County. The Titus Center for Franchising will have a local focus and a global impact. We will attract undergraduate business students from around the world who wish to benefit from hands-on franchising experience. Mr. Titus is known around the world for his innovative spirit, his fearlessness, his competitive spirit, his faithfulness, and for his focus on doing the right thing for his family, his corporation, and this community. We salute him and we give thanks for his $1.5 million gift commitment to establish the Titus Center for Franchising. Officially today, PBA becomes a new UFG brand. Franchising impacts our daily lives. Without it, the quality of our lives would not be as enjoyable nor as successful. We are dreaming big at PBA, and we are honored to announce the significant gift commitment from Ray Titus. The program in the Rinker School of Business, led by Dean Leslie Turner, will launch in the fall of 2017, and it will benefit not only this university, but our community and our neighbors. Once again, I thank Kelly Smallridge and the BDB team for hosting this significant announcement in the life of Palm Beach Atlantic University. This is an important stage for us to be on today. We give thanks not just to Ray Titus, but the entire Titus family. And I have a presentation which I'd like to make to Mrs. Titus. Thank you very much for your giving heart and your generous spirit. You can sense that at Palm Beach Atlantic University, we love every part of Ray Titus. This is an important day in the life of the university. It's also an important day in the life of the Titus family and the UFG family. Join me at the podium, Ray, for your remarks. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. This is the culmination of a dream for me as a leader in our organization. I represent an awful lot of people, and I am going to point out some of those people here that are here today. Before I do that, though, I want to give thanks to God for putting our family and our company in the position to be able to commit to PBA. That can't happen without Almighty God. So I'd like to give thanks to God right now and up front. Let me just point out some of our leaders at UFG. This is 30 years in business as an organization. We started in 1986. And without some of these people, this does not happen. And they see it as a team effort. And it is a team effort. It's not me. In fact, they know a couple weeks ago I was fighting them about actually putting the Titus name on this. And how do we make this UFG? And we're, to their side, I think there were 15 people in the room. 14 said it should be Titus. I was the only one that dissented. And so I let them have it. But first, Jim Tatum, the president of Signarama, is here. Jim Tatum. Jim and I have been together 30 years, and without his great leadership in our organization, something like this does not happen. So Jim, love you, and great job, and it's fantastic. And as we go around the room, just quickly pointing out some of the leaders, Jim will tell you that they actually had a lot less to do with this than he did. So I'm kidding. Our CFO and COO are in the back of the room back there. That's Todd Newton and Dave Baxter. And if anybody's missing as we go along, we're going to let AJ take credit for that. So AJ Titus, he's representing any brands that aren't represented here. And so that would be, I believe, Embroid Me is part of that. So AJ, thank you for that. And we have Trans World Business Advisors, which partnership we covet as well and have a great relationship there. So again, AJ, thank you for that. We have a team of people here, but we also have a lot of different brands. And one of them is our first foray into food, which is John Smith Subs. And we're thrilled that John Smith himself is here, right here, and next to him is the president of John Smith Subs Franchising, Walter Seltzer. So thank you. Thank you for being here. John doesn't like a lot of attention, and we have figured that out by not giving him the microphone, okay? That works out. Expermac is a brand that has just been fantastic for us here locally, and the Muir family, and Jim Muir represents as the president of Expermac, our franchise operation here. We have another brand called Super Green Solutions, and that is energy efficient products, and that is really taking off internationally, and that's exciting, and Scott Mast is here as well, so he's representing. And Venture X is near and dear to our heart because it's run by a PBA alum who will be speaking to you in a second, and Jared is right here, Jared Reuter. I didn't miss any. Oh, and then PBA is represented by our new brand. We'll be having quarterly financials, and we'll be talking on a monthly basis about this. Guys, you got that, right? Okay. Look, I started this company 30 years ago, but before that, my dad started a company called Minuteman Press. It's a printing franchise. Started in the 70s. It's a family business, and my dad taught me franchising and taught our whole family franchising. And in 1986, I started Signarama and was smart enough to hire Jim Tatum and some others, and got very fortunate along the way to add great people, and helped us build and grow this business. Today, we're 8 brands, 1,400 franchisees in 80 countries worldwide. And our headquarters is here in West Palm Beach. And from our standpoint, we couldn't pick a better spot to base our operation for our employees to live, as well as for our company to be based out of. Let me tell you, it is not hard to talk to people around the world about coming here for training school and to make visits for Discovery Day tour visits. It is very nice to be able to talk to them, especially in those colder months. Why PBA? Palm Beach Atlantic University got on the map for us early on. Andrea and I had the kids doing upwards basketball, and we were around the university because of our church. We go to Family Church right there, and so we had a lot of friends and people that we knew, so we felt very comfortable with the university. And then our oldest, AJ, chose PBA. And by making that choice, it made us even look further at the university, and they did a wonderful job. And then he owes basically the rest of his life to PBA because he's getting married in September to a PBA alum, Laura, who's joining our family in September, and we welcome you with open arms, Laura, and look forward to that. But we started getting new employees at UFG from PBA. And one after the other, they came in, whether it was Jared, who looks a little goofy, but he's sharp, okay? He really is. He's cleaned up his act a lot, but he's got a little ways to go still. But we have other great employees that have come from PBA and do a wonderful job in the organization, and they've brought the values that we covet as an organization. And so some of the best employees have come from PBA, and we see that. Local leadership. PBA is the obvious local leader for education, secondary education in Palm Beach County, and we are thrilled to have put ourselves in a position to be a leader in franchising and matching up a leader in franchising with the leader in education to put together a program where we can work together. And I would also add Bill Fleming. Bill, we enjoy our relationship. We trust you. We value that. And we believe in you and that you're going to be able to take this type of program. And with my family of UFG employees and my family of that goes beyond just AJ, Austin, and Andrew, my sister Ellen is sitting there with her son Brady and my mother-in-law. We started a program called JJ's Entrepreneurs together. And JJ's Entrepreneurs was named after my father-in-law, and we set up a program for business plan contest. And we've been doing that for 5 years now with the university, and it's exciting to see what that's turned into and how we're going to take that to the next step. He unfortunately passed away last year, but AJ has taken the leadership for JJ's, and we're not changing the name AJ. It's not going to be called AJ's Entrepreneurs, not while we're alive, okay? It's going to be JJ's Entrepreneurs. And so we're actually doing that later this month, I think, right, Age? Next week. We have a judging, and we got new business plans. And just you remember those days, right? And it was a good day for you. Our vision with PBA is to promote and educate PBA students to all the opportunities of franchising, whether that's through employment or ownership, or working at UFG, or working at Chick-fil-A, or working anywhere else. People don't recognize the huge impact that franchising has on the economy. There are some people that will tell you that franchising represents 40% of our GDP, and people don't even know. There are people that stand up and say, we got to promote jobs, and politicians that talk about creating jobs. Politicians don't create jobs. Businesses create jobs. Partnerships with universities to train people to understand what true entrepreneurship and franchising is all about, and get them out there at young ages like Jared, who's creating jobs right now at, what are you, 26? Yeah, 26 years old, okay? He's already a job creator. And so we want to take them out of PBA and get them jobs right away, but create and make them become job creators out there and build brands. So we're not done at UFG. We're just starting. We believe that this is an incredible opportunity to build our foundation of great employees for the decades to come, and a pipeline from PBA to UFG, and working together, we can train an awful lot of other employees for a lot of other companies as well. We'll let them get some of them. We're going to take the best ones, though. I want to be clear about that. I'm joking. We just want to work together, and we're going to have employees also that have been with me for 20, 30 years that are going to want to really get in the classroom in their second career in retirement and work with these students and teach them and mentor them. And we have a mentor program at UFG, and we'll utilize that with PBA and working together with the students. That all being said, this is a team effort. It starts with a team at home, and Andrea is the best partner a guy could ever have and the best wife anybody could ever have. I love you to death. But I have a great team at UFG, and I'm so proud of what they accomplish each and every day, and we drive them hard to do that, but they accomplish it. And I'm so proud to see we've got Troy Thomas here, who's a regional vice president. We got Jason here. We got Mike Bruger here. We've got so many good people, and I'd also be remiss if I didn't mention my other accused wife. And I'm sorry, Ange. For 5 years, I've been cheating on you with my assistant, Jen Hamilton, who I was accused of nagging me this morning to get me here on time. The two of them conspire together every day. So, and my great mother-in-law, who I could not ask for a better mother-in-law than you, Sue, and love you to death as well. I am looking for the next 10 years to be the best 10 years this company has ever had. I am looking to train AJ, Austin, and Andrew, Brady, Dustin, and Shane, who aren't here. Andrew, Dustin, and Shane are in college. They're freshmen. And the whole next generation of UFG over the next 10 years before I look to pass the business on to the next generation, which is my goal as a business person. And so from our end, I'm so proud to be standing up here talking about this commitment and what we're able to do and what God has put us in a position to do. And I couldn't thank our employees and leaders enough for the job they do each and every day. Now we're going to bring it to PBA. And Bill, I just got to warn you, okay? Because some of these young people, they don't understand tough love maybe as well as our crew does. And they don't understand some of the old school things that come into place, Jared, do they? Okay? But it takes a little culture shock, but they end up loving it. They'll end up loving it or leaving or doing something else with their life. But we're going to bring them to the crossroads. And it's why I was a JV coach for 10 years, is because JV basketball is the crossroads. You're either going to improve and go to varsity basketball, or you're going to go into the marching band or the debate club or something else. And that's what I told them. They didn't like that, but that's the reality. And life has to hit them. And so it does at PBA, although there's a little bubble over there. We're going to break in that bubble a little bit. And I'm going to make sure that I promise that they don't use any four-letter words and that they follow our same values and everything else. But we want to give them real business advice and help to take it to the next level. And I'm up here for them, and I'm going to lead the organization with those same values and beliefs. And you can be a great business person and still live with those values and belief systems that you have. You can balance those, and I want to be that example for them. So we'll continue as an organization striving to be the best that we can be, and we're excited, Bill, to work together and introduce this program and this commitment. And I'd like to call up Jared to say a couple words. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ray, for everything except for that goofy remark. What an exciting day today is. I'm honored to be part of this moment in recognizing Ray Titus and the entire Titus family, Andrea, AJ, Austin, Andrew, even Ray's late father, Roy, and introducing the Titus Franchising Center. Some of you may be asking, who is this kid? Why does he get to speak at this event? Let me tell you. My name's Jared Reuter, and I graduated from PBA in May of 2012 with a degree in business marketing. As many of you do know, I am the first winner of the JJ's Entrepreneurship Contest that was sponsored by Ray and United Franchise Group here at PBA. But many of you don't know the stories that follow thereafter. Shortly after winning the contest, I was eager to head to Ray's office to pick up my $10,000 check in an effort to end my ramen noodle diet days and be a step closer to better days ahead. While meeting with Ray, I remember just as he was about to hand over the check, he paused, he held the check tightly, and asked me, why don't you just come work with me also instead? So, as a college senior, about to graduate college, I said, sure. Where then Ray replies, great, you can start on Monday. I said, Ray, I have class on Monday. I don't graduate till May 5th. Which promptly he responds, okay, you could start May 6th. So, what a dream come true. The opportunity to graduate one day and start my career the next. Since joining Ray and United Franchise Group, I've had the opportunity to grow and develop as a professional and as an individual. In just a few weeks, I'll be celebrating my 4-year anniversary with United Franchise Group, as my new role now is brand leader for our newest concept called Venture X. Venture X is a shared office space concept geared towards the next generation of workers. The same generation that is made up of recent graduates like myself, current PBA students, and students in the near future that will be benefiting from an education here in the Titus Franchising Center. College provides an education as well as a guideline for a career path into the workplace. This is very similar to franchising. If the students that attend the Titus Franchising Center get the same professional development advice, spiritual guidance, and overall personal growth that I have received from UFG and Ray Titus, then they'll be in the ideal scenario to have unlimited success, just like I have. Ray, thank you for supporting me, my alma mater, and the many students who will benefit from the Titus Franchising Center at PBA. Thank you.
This concludes our announcement. We are honored that you are here. This is indeed an extraordinary day in the life of Palm Beach Atlantic University, the Titus family, and UFG. We are proud to be the newest brand. Let the fun, let the excitement, let the entrepreneurial spirit continue to thrive at UFG and Palm Beach Atlantic University. Thank you and good day.